Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start with history, first chapter, sources of history. So let us start. Introduction. We have studied the sources of ancient and medieval Indian history. This year we are going to study the sources of modern Indian history. Historical sources include material source, written source, and oral source. Similarly, sources based on modern technology such as audio, video, and audio visuals are included. The first topic, that is material source. Various objects, monuments, places, coins, sculpture, etc. can be included in the material source of history. Now first one, that is buildings and places. The period of modern Indian history is believed as the period of European, especially the British rulers and the governance of princely states. In this period, various buildings, bridges, roads, water supply system, fountains, etc. were built. This building includes government offices, residence of officers, readers and revolutionary, palaces of rulers of princely states, forts, prisons, etc. Among these monuments, many buildings are intact even today. Some are declared as national monuments, whereas some are converted into museum, for example, Cellular Jail in Andaman. While visiting these sites, we get information about contemporary history, architecture, nature of monuments, and also the economic condition of that particular period. Just as during the visit to Cellular Jail in Andaman, we get the information about the revolutionary work of V.D. Savarkar. By visiting Mani Bhavan in Mumbai or Sevagram Ashram at Wardha, we get information about the history of Gandhian era. Do you know that museum and history? For the study of history, various objects, paintings, photographs, and such other things are preserved in museum. At the Aga Khan Palace in Pune, we get to see different objects, documents giving information about the life of Mahatma Gandhi. Let us see the next topic, that is statues and memorials. During the pre-independence and post-independence period, memorials of many personalities were erected in the form of statues. These statues were also important for the study of modern Indian history. The various statues provide information about the contemporary rules and eminent personality. The display flags on the statue gives us information about the full name of concerned person, birth and death details. Brief information about their contribution and biography sketch of the person. Just as statue of Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Lokmanya Tilak, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, there are memorials which are erected in memory of various events which give information about the concerned event, period, people related to event, etc. For example, Hutatma Smark at various places. Now you have to do it this. Trace out the statues and memorials in your neighboring areas. Note down the information of an event or personality that you have obtained through it. The next topic is written source. The following aspects are included in written source of modern Indian history. That is, the first one is correspondence, foreign accounts, newspapers, biographies, periodicals, factory records, autobiographies, and books. The first one is that newspaper and periodical. Now, this newspaper provides an information about the contemporary events. Along with it, detailed analysis of particular event, views of eminent people, editorials are also published. We get information about the political, social, economical and cultural happening of that period. In the pre-independence period, newspaper like Dhyanand, Dhyan Prakash, Amrit Bazar, Dinbandhu Kesari acted as important source of awakening the minds of the people. Through the newspaper, we can study the British policies regarding India and their effects on India. During the British period, newspapers were only the source of political events but also acted as a source of social reformation. The Nibandhamala by Vishnu Sastri Chiplunkar and Shatapatra written by Lokhit Wadi alias Gopal Hari Deshmukh in the weekly Prabhakar comment on various social and cultural issues. Now let us know that Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar and newspaper. In January 1920, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar started the fortnight Mukh Nayak, but later Dr. Ambedkar had to leave for higher studies to England, and hence he handed over this paper to his colleague. In April 1927, Dr. Ambedkar started the newspaper Bahishkrut Bharat. Through the medium of Bahishkrut Bharat, he wrote for the reformation of common people and bring unity among them. Apart from this, he also started two more newspapers, namely Janta and Prabhu Buddha Bharat. The next topic is map and drawings. Map is also regarded as an important source of history. The changing nature of a city or a particular location can be traced through maps. The Survey of India was an independent department establishing during the British period. Through scientific methods of survey, they have created maps of India, various provinces of India, cities, etc. Similarly, the plans designed by the architects prove the importance from the view study of architect of building as well as phases of development process of a particular area. For example, the Department of Mumbai Port Trust has the original plan at Mumbai Port information about development of Bombay city and understood the plans drafted by architects and engineers. The next topic is oral sources. The following sources are included in oral sources of modern Indian history. They are folk songs, inspirational songs, rhythmic prose, that is OV, fairs, jalsas, art groups, interviews, narrations, and folk tales. Povada. Let us see the first one, that is inspirational songs. During the period of freedom movement, various inspirational songs were composed. At present, some of these songs are available in written form, but there are many other unpublished inspirational songs memorized by freedom fighter. Through this inspiration song, we get information about the condition during the pre-independence period, and also the spirit behind the freedom struggle could be understood. Next is Povada. Now, Povada is a source for getting information about a historical event or work of a person. There are various Povada composed on freedom struggle of 1857, Vallur of revolutionary during British rule, etc. These Povadas were used to create motivation and spirit among the people. Apart from freedom movement, the Povadas were composed based on the work of Satyashodak Samaj for awakening among the oppressed classes, the Samyukta Maharashtra movement, and such other events. Now, we will see. Do you know? Do it. Collect. You have to collect and present inspirational songs and Povadas related to period of Indian freedom movement. Now, next topic is video, audio, and audio-visual sources. During the modern period, due to the development of technology, there was development in art of photography, recordings, films, etc. Obviously, these photographs, records, or films can be used as a source of history. Photographs. Let us see in detail. Photographs are visual source of modern Indian history. With the discovery of art of photography Photographs of various persons, events, objects, places were clicked. Through these photographs, we get information of the person or an event in visual format. In case of medieval period, there were painting available depicted the physical feature of person or visual description of particular event, but the authenticity of this painting is doubtful. Comparatively, photographs are considered to be more reliable. The photograph of a person gives information about the physical feature, dressing style, etc. Photograph of an event give a visual image of an event, whereas photograph of an object or a structure helps in understanding its nature. Okay, now we will see in detail the next topic, that is recordings. The discovery of a techniques of recording was also an important as photography. Recording is a form of audio source of history. During modern period, the speeches of leader or important personalities, songs, etc. are available in the form of recordings. They can be used as a source of history. For example, national anthem Jana Gana Mana sung by Rabindranath Tagore himself or the speeches of Subhash Chandra Bose can be used as an audio source for the study of history of modern India. The next topic is films. Let us start. Films are considered as a unique discovery of modern technology. In 20th century, there was a great development in the technique of filmmaking. Dadasaheb Phalke in the year 1913 laid the foundation of Indian film industry. Audio-visual recording of Dandi Yatra, Salt Satyagrah, Quit India movement and such other historical incidents are available. Through these films, the event could be seen in reality. Now, compared to ancient and medieval period, the sources of study of modern Indian history are found in abundance and variety. The archaeological sources of this period are to a great extent found in better state. There are many written sources preserved in these archives, but while referring the written sources, the ideology and opinion of the author regarding particular events need to be examined. There is a great need of preserving these historical sources through which the rich tradition of history can be handed over to next generation. Thank you. Here we have completed the first lesson. Have a nice day.